Hello, welcome to the YouTube channel for the Critical Thinking Center at the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point. I'm Donna Warren, and I'm director of the center. And today, I would like to talk about the fact-opinion distinction and about why I think the concept of opinion is potentially problematic and should be avoided. Let's start with facts. And by the way, please don't be intimidated by this very high-tech visual aid. A fact, I think, is commonly understood to meet all of the following criteria. First, it's something that's objectively true. Now, by objective here, I just mean that there is, as we often say, a fact to the matter, external to my own perception or my own wishes. So, for example, if I think to myself, there's milk in the fridge, and I go home and I look in the fridge and there is milk, I was objectively correct. If I think to myself, there's milk in the fridge, and I go home and alas, there is no milk, I was objectively incorrect, right? So there's a fact in the matter. I think we also think that facts are something about which there is near universal agreement. Now, of course, there might be some people who disagree. I'm not saying that it's, completely unanimous, but there's a broad consensus. And facts are something that are established as true and hence generate the broad consensus through something related to the scientific method where that is taken to include mathematics too. So that's how we figure out what the facts are. We do math and science. Now, according to this, all of the following are facts, and I think that's probably right. 2 + 2 is 4. Madison is the capital of Wisconsin. Water is H2O. All facts, no problem. But the key to remember here is a fact is something that hits all of these criteria. So if a claim or an assertion misses even one of them, it tends to get thrown into the opinion basket. Consequently, opinions are one or more of the following. They might be something that's not objectively true. So it's just a completely subjective matter. They might be something that is not universally acknowledged to be true. So an assertion about which there is significant controversy. They might be something that is not established through scientific or mathematical investigation. So for instance, all of the following tend to get lumped together as opinion. Pumpkin pie is delicious. Now that's a subjective claim. It's not objective. If I like pumpkin pie and you don't, we're probably not going to have a serious debate about which one of us is right. There is no right or wrong beyond the preference. It's completely subjective. Furthermore, there is intelligent life on other planets, tends to get classified as an opinion. Why? Well, there is an objective matter there. It's not subjective. If I think there's intelligent life on another planet and you disagree, assuming we can have some kind of understanding of what we mean by intelligent, one of us is right and one of us is wrong. But there is, a controversy still, as this isn't established. There's nothing like unanimous consent about, or unanimous assent about whether there's intelligent life on other planets. And finally, the death penalty is morally wrong. That tends to be classified as an opinion too, because here it's hard to imagine how science is going to resolve that one. The scientific method is just not the tool for the job. If there is an objective truth about something like this, and I'm willing to entertain the possibility that there very well might be, we're not going to figure out what it is by doing an experiment or conducting a survey. So these are all easily identified as opinions. You see the problem with this? The problem with this, I think, is that by classifying them all as opinion, we remove them all equally from the realm of rational debate. Now, that's perfectly fine for pumpkin pie is delicious. I don't think we need to debate that. In fact, I don't think debate there makes any sense. But might we want to rationally investigate whether there's intelligent life on other planets? We might. Might we want to rationally discuss whether or not the death penalty is morally wrong? We very well might. So the problem with opinion is that it's it's too diverse. It includes too many different kinds of things. If we think about them all as being opinion, we give up on conversation too soon. In fact, we don't even initiate conversations about a lot of things that maybe we should be discussing. So, what are some better things to think about? What are some better questions to ask instead of, is this an opinion? Here, I think, are two better questions. First, is the thing we're thinking about an objective or a subjective issue? Because if it's a subjective issue like pie preferences, yeah, we probably don't want to debate it. But if it's an objective issue like life on other planets or the morality of the death penalty, we might want to debate it. Then we can ask, if it's an objective issue, how could we best reason about it? And we can broaden this notion of reason from the scientific method, which is incredibly important. I mean, I'm absolutely pro-science, but there are questions, I think, that we can discuss that we cannot resolve through science. Things like, is the death penalty right or wrong? Things like, what is the most important thing in life in general? Or, if that's too broad, how does making money compare to making friends? I think that's something we can discuss. If you have a different view than me, I don't want to say it's opinion. I want to discuss it. So that's where I'm at with opinion. I would love to know what you think. Drop me a line, write something in the comments, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.